And I wonder if they're going to do a I mean, I know ESS has a call center, and I've heard actually a lot of complaints over the past 3 to 6 months or so that their quality for their call center has uh, pretty much has gone down. But they rate because they were so cheap. I think they were charging, I think like $2 a unit. I can't remember exactly how much they were charging, but they raised prices on them because they just couldn't provide good customer service. So they raised the prices on everyone to kind of catch up and maybe hire more staff. And I'm curious, I guess, if storage is
Yeah.
ever going to have their own call center in a year or two.
Yeah, I mean, that's I think that the call center, they're not pumping that up. It's not a big thing anymore, honestly. I think back in the day it kind of was, but then they're just not focusing on that. They're focusing on other things. So, and the call center is not like if you go on to Storable, they don't really market call center. They just have that because ESS had it or whatever. So now we have a good question here. How did you quit your day job?
I'm sorry?
How did you quit your day job?
Oh, how? Or when?
How and when? Like, how did you know when it was time to quit?
Well, I'm sure there's people on this call. I mean, just like most of us, I was working a government job. I was there for 13 years, just didn't really like it anymore. Dreaded it and wanted to quit it, and I've always enjoyed real estate. I was a part-time realtor as well. I still am a part-time realtor, but I don't really focus on it too much anymore as much. And I just wanted to be in real estate full time. And with my wife's support, and then plus changing our investment strategy, going into storage, that's helped out our cash flow a lot. That I decided to quit last year. It was June 24th when it was my last day at work. So been full time. I guess I consider myself still a rookie entrepreneur, but still in my first year. So
Good, yeah, but it only took you a couple of years to quit. Not even a couple of years, a year and a half.
Yes, we have our storage income. We do have some Airbnb income, and of course, my wife at the time got a promotion, but now my wife wants me to buy stuff more for us so that she can quit her job. So
good, she's got the bug.
We'll see how it goes, but we'll hopefully in another maybe 2 years we'll just see what the economy has for us in the next year or two.
That's true. So okay, also somebody asked, did you do any feasibility studies for your facilities?
I did not. The first one I felt really comfortable with, just the market being strong, and I didn't want to spend that much money on a feasibility study, to be honest with you. And then the second one I felt comfortable with. The third, I'm trying to do a little bit more research and maybe get like a desktop study. But just from calling around the third location, I mean, there's about 10 facilities within a 10-mile. There's a lot of competition, but I underwrote the deal to be the second lowest in the area. So I feel pretty comfortable about that. And then the market itself is pretty strong as far as a growing population and a lot of jobs. And it's not too far out in a rural market. I just feel like investing in growing markets right now is important. I just feel like whenever there is a change in the economy, the growing markets just tend to do better than a small rural town that does not have, that only has maybe one or two major employers in the area.